Hello again. I'm just watering my plants. Plants need three things to be happy: a drink of water, sunshine, and healthy soil. But I'm a bit worried about this big plant in the corner. One of the leaves has turned yellow, and I'm worried it might be something I'm doing wrong. I know who'll know. My friend Leon, he's a gardener. I'll give him a call. Hello, Leon.
Hi, Zeb.
Leon, I'm looking after my plants, and one of them has got a very yellow leaf.
Oh gosh, okay.
Is it my fault?
Do you know what? I'm in my front garden. Just pop over, we can have a chat about it.
Thanks, Leon. I'll be over in a minute.
See you soon.
You know, some people talk to their plants, but I've never heard this lot talk back to me.
I thought the bearded man would never go. Let's party! Fiesta! Carnival!
Let's play some roots music.
You guys are crazy!
Oh no, that's funny.
Hi, Leon.
Hi, Zeb. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Now look, I took a picture of my plant.
Yeah.
Why is that leaf turning yellow?
It looks like slight yellowing. It could be from overwatering, or it could be just an old leaf that needs to be cut back so that new leaves can come out.
Well, that's really good to know. Now, Leon is a garden designer, creates all kinds of amazing gardens for people. Leon, I hope you don't mind that I brought my friends with me. How did you get involved in gardening in the first place?
I think it's something that I grew up with, quite honestly. My parents were both keen gardeners. My grandmother was a florist, so I think growing up I was always helping them plant vegetables and help my mom with pruning the roses. So naturally I just started gardening when I had my own garden.
They say that someone who is good with plants has green fingers. So what would you recommend for young green fingers who are new to gardening?
There's two plants in particular, Zeb. One is called a pilea, or Chinese money plant, which is given to it by the kind of shape of the leaves.
They're perfect circles, aren't they?
Yeah. So they're quite low maintenance. They don't require that much water. As long as it's got a decent amount of light, then it grows very happily. And you can also take, either like a cutting from it and propagate it like I did here. This is a very small pilea pup.
A pup?
Yeah.
Really? Is that what they call them?
Pup, which you cut from the mother plant and then into a separate pot, and hopefully it will be as big as that one day.
Now, this is a very familiar looking plant from my childhood. I remember seeing greenhouses filled with those. Tell us what that is.
Yeah, so this is tomato. So I've got two tomato plants in here, and they're about 4 weeks old.
They're a bit furry, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got like furry, kind of soft leaves. And hopefully within a month or two there'll be some tomatoes from these.
Wow, and they smell amazing. Fresh tomatoes that you've grown at home, there's nothing better than them.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd like to see some photos of the plants that Leon grows and some of the gardens that he designs, you can follow him on Instagram at The Ultimate Plant Guy. Thanks so much, Leon, for all your expert advice. I'll let you get back to your gardening.
Thank you.
Peter the Cat's Big Word. My big word is codswallop. Pronounced codswallop. It means nonsense. You might say, don't tell me the moon is made of cheese. That's codswallop. Thank you. That was Peter the Cat's Big Word.
You could try using the word codswallop sometime today. And Peter the Cat's little book of big words will be out later this year. It was great to see Leon and get some ideas on what to plant and grow at home. But you don't need to have a garden or a lot of space to be able to grow things. All you need is a plastic container, some kitchen paper, some water, and a packet of seeds. And these are cress seeds. Place a piece of kitchen paper in the bottom of a plastic container. Spray it with water and then sprinkle in your seeds. I'm going to sprinkle them over the surface of the paper and then press them down into the damp paper. Place another piece of kitchen roll over the top to make it nice and dark. And then if you have one, pop the lid on the container. And we're going to place that somewhere nice and dark for a couple of days until the seeds start to sprout. And when they have, take off the lid and that top piece of paper and put them in a really bright spot like on a sunny windowsill. And when the paper gets dry, give it another squirt of water. And in 2 weeks, you will have a bumper crop of cress, which you can snip and put into your sandwiches and your salads. And Gaspard seems very happy in there too. Last time I started a story about some books that Gaspard and Peter found on a bench in a park, but then it started to rain and I asked if you could think of an ending to the story. Lots of you sent in suggestions, but my favourite came from Joe and he wrote,
Finty's idea was to go to the kind man with the bicycle that Gaspard had talked about. They would jump through the window and put the books on his lounge table, because Gaspard had heard the kind man with the bicycle had written about him, and he thought he might write another story with some facts in the back. He also wanted to give something to him for fixing his leg.
So some Gaspard goodies are on their way to you, Joe. Cleo told us all about groovy grans, and she wanted to see pictures of your groovy gran or grandpa for the chance to win a signed copy of Gaspard Best in Show. Her favourite picture came from Freya, who has a very groovy gran indeed. It's been brilliant to see all your pictures and photos of your crafts and loo roll and pom-pom Gaspards over this series of Gaspard's Den, and to hear from Gaspard's friends all over the world, from Gaspard's home in Islington in London all the way to Australia. This is a letter from Colton, who lives in Brisbane and has been enjoying watching Gaspard's Den. I'll be back again soon, but for now, let's make one last visit to see who's in Gaspard's Den today. Bye for now.
It's Clementine.
Hello, I'm just up to my dressing room to make a new costume.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
These colourful t-shirts featuring Gaspar and friends are available for children and adults at gasparthefox.com. Fancy